I hope you told the police how you were pushed into it.
Well, I didn't go into detail.
You should have done.
They were concerned with what happened, not why.
Maybe if they knew the full story, they wouldn't have been so quick to press charges.
Just 5 minutes with this Aiden. That's all I'd need. I'd give him actual bodily harm.
Wouldn't we all?
No, the truth of it is you wouldn't. Civilised adults don't.
Neither do they do what he did to Sarah Platt. I know, technically he's still a child, but he's old enough to steal a car, and that makes him an adult in my book.
Well, unfortunately, not in the eyes of the law.
When I see that smug little face in that court, hold me back, or I'll do what his mother should have done years ago.
Well, he won't be there, Blanche. Neither will you, for that matter.
Nay, of course I will.
It's only an initial hearing. I just confirm my name and address and how I'm going to plead.
Which is?
I have to plead guilty.
You can't.
Ken.
I'm pleading guilty because that's exactly what I am.
Sounds to me as if you're giving up before you've even got going.
Look, I'm about to be exposed as the man who hit a child. I won't be exposed as a liar as well.
I might pop in on Audrey, see if she wants a lift to the hospital.
Oh, well, tell Sarah I'll be down later.
Won't be long now, sweetheart. Mummy will be home for good.
Won't be so keen to share a room now, will you? You're too much of a big girl for that.
Well, maybe when things are turned around, we can start thinking about that new house. I'm just sorry it won't be sooner rather than later.
Richard, I'm not bothered about moving. And I don't want you to feel sorry or ashamed. It's that stopped you telling me how much of a mess we were in.
I know.
And no more bribery. I'm sorry, I can't think what else to call it.
Gail, I promise to be more upfront in future.
That's all I'm asking for.
I'll nip into town, pick up a catalogue and we can sort something out then for Sophie's birthday.
The campaign's already started. Don't say you haven't noticed how she's been with you.
Oh, my little angel.
Thanks, Ken.
So, you'll be in the Rovers at dinner?
Yeah, if Peter works right through.
I was going to ask if you fancied having your dinner with me. Looks like I'll be dining on my own soon.
Well, you could come and join us if you want.
Oh, no, adopted by the married couple. I don't think so. So I won't go on holiday on my own.
Well, have you changed your mind?
See ya.
See ya.
Never thought Norris would stock those kind of magazines. Still, well, the cat's away, eh?
Hey?
You know, the ones that your brother keeps underneath his mattress.
What are you on about?
Well, what else would you be so desperately trying to hide from me? Oh, well, Sarah will be chuffed, won't she?
Whatever.
And what happened about school?
Free period.
Yeah, free to study, not run about after girls who've dumped you. What are you hoping for, Todd? She's had a bump on the head, not a personality transplant.
Blanche, have you no recollection as to the petition you signed against Dev's plans for the arcade?
There's nothing wrong with my memory.
Well then, why abandon principle for the sake of convenience?
For the sake of convenience.
This is astonishing.
And not from where I'm stood. I suppose you've heard that Ken's in danger of being slung in jail?
I heard he'd been arrested, yes.
Well then, if you want to make a protest about something, go and chain yourself to the bars of Weatherfield Comp. Never mind a few slot machines. And stop trying to do my daughter out of a job.
We have to look beyond the concerns of the individual to the good of the community as a whole.
That begins at home. So if you'll excuse me, I'm looking after me own.
Okay? Yeah, I'll see you there. Bye.
Is that the solicitor? What's up?
He's just spoken to Aiden's solicitor. My punch broke his nose.
Oh, Ken.
I don't know why I'm surprised. It's not as if I held back. Oh. I can't believe I'm saying this as his teacher.
And a damn committed one. And his mentor, don't forget. What about the work experience she gave him and all the time she stayed behind? And what do you get in return? More provocation.
Yes, but I should be above provocation. If not, I've no right to be in a school in the first place.
Oh, I've got you a Cumberland ring from Elliot's. He can't go to court on a slice of toast. I've told that Roy Cropper to get his priorities straight. parading in the street when there's a real injustice going on under his nose.
Well, that's an optimistic way of putting it, Blanche.
Well, I'm an optimistic person, and I've reason to be. You're a good man.
I can only hope the courts agree.
It's for you to convince them.
Come on, lovey. Right. Now, those are for posting. That's for the dry cleaners. I'm sorry I can't offer you anything, but I've got a job on for Archie. It's the mother of a former Lady Mayoress. Friend of Alfie's, actually.
Well, I wish you'd said, Audrey. I'd have brought a flask.
Oh.
No, listen, I only dropped by because I thought you might want to go to the hospital, you know? Sarah's starting a physio today.
Oh, is she? Oh, bless her. No, it'll have to be later now. Oh, my goodness, look at the time.
Well, I'll run you in if you like.
Well, no, because that means you've got to double back on yourself.
I'll let the chauffeur worry about that.
Well, if you're sure.
Quick, before you talk me out of
Oh, good. Thank you.
So wait a minute, can I just give you one of these? But, just write to your local councillor.
It's your lucky day. I've got some ribs going off. I'll put them aside for your lassie. The dog, not Emily.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary.
Why, what does it eat?
Very little at the moment, thank you.
Well, don't say I never do you a good turn.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Talking to me?
Yes, Norris. A sprightly step does not imbue you with invisibility.
It's Emily.
Do you hold your signature so cheaply that my petition meant nothing to you?
Look, I'm no fan of Dev, but we're out of tea bags, and Emily's like a bulldog chewing on a nettle if she shouldn't get a morning brew.
Look, tell Vera I sent you. She'll give you all the tea bags you could wish for.
No, she has to have a special brand. Substance dependent, they call it these days, but at her age, I don't say anything.
Norris!
One item.
It always is. But it is on these single items that our campaign stands or falls.
Oh, excuse me.
So long, Ken. You give 'em hell.
Close the door, Mother.
Ken, just wanted to say all the best from Sarah as well as me and Richard.
Well, nothing will be decided today.
No, but anyway, it shouldn't be you that has to go up in front of court.
Thanks, Gail.
Fred's filled me in. You know, we should have had a minibus. Give those magistrates something to bang their hammers about.
Yeah, well, it's the thought that counts.
I'll see you later, Ken.
I can hook you up with a good brief that's got me out of a few scrapes in the past.
It's a bit late for that today.
Yeah, but there might be a time when you're going to need the heavy artillery, so give us a shout, eh?
Thanks, Mike.
Good luck.
Look, I can manage fine. Get yourself back out there.
You misunderstand me, Vera. The protest, in its current incarnation, has run its course.
Hiya. We've got any nice buns girls are pestering me. Never mind that, Ailey. Do you mean you're giving up? What's happening, right?
I'm afraid the weight of public apathy is one I can no longer shoulder.
You've stopped the boycott?
Well, that's been the privilege of my so-called loyal supporters, but yes, as campaign organiser, I have to accept responsibility.
Well, it's not just about you, you know. What about all these leaflets I've been giving out? No, come on, Vera. You gave people a chance to make their voices heard. Oh, the voices will be heard, all right. When the men folk round here start blowing the wages in on them one-armed bandits, only then it'll be too late.
You're right. She's right. I can't just sit by and let a social evil take root unhindered.
Right, that's our opinion. If other people don't agree, then that's our problem. I mean, I'm sure there's vegetarians coming here who don't like the idea of Elliot's butchers being next door.
Look, forgive me, Hayley, but of a Tuesday evening at the community centre, people do not stand up and say, my name is such and such, I'm addicted to brisket.
There's no need for that, Roy. I know you're upset.
I'm disappointed, Hayley.
OK. But you can't control everything that happens outside these four walls. We've learnt that much from experience.
Oh, he didn't give up without a fight. It took 2 of them to arrest him. Big, burly fellas.
Oh, I heard it was all very low-key.
Who saw it with their own eyes?
Yeah, well, good old Ken. He should get one of them OBEs for services to the community.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, wiping the handles of trolleys when it's been raining, that's what I call community-spirited.
What are you saying? That he should have let this lout taunt him?
Frustration hands us the gun. It's down to our self-control whether or not we pull the trigger.
Ooh, where did you learn that? Post Office Academy?
There are several ways of diffusing a tense situation. A reasoned argument, for one.
Oh, it's tried and tested, this. I mean, how many teenagers have you brought up?
He's never done anything. Hiding behind his sweet counter, pontificating.
Excuse me, but I had a full and varied career long before I agreed to help Mrs. Sullivan.
Don't give over. You were born with a toffee hammer in your hand. That must be why your mother turned you out half-baked.
Oh, Johan, I reckon you'd be singing a different tune if it was one of your lads he'd come round and taken a swing at.
Well, he can come round mine any time. I'll hold his coat for him.
Well, I can't wait to see Sarah at home. Give her my love, girl.
We will. Bethany was relieved to be going to the creche today and not the hospital. I think yesterday upset her.
Well, it's hardly surprising, is it, seeing her mum in that state? Did we have to do this?
You've got to face people sooner or later. We'll just stay for the walk.
Hiya, the usual.
Yes, please, Shelley.
Oh, no, Ken. These are on me.
Oh, thank you.
How'd it go?
Well, I'm back in court in the new year.
By which time Aidan's bruises will have disappeared and Sarah'll still be in physio.
Where are the police up to with him? Have you heard?
Well, I'm not holding my breath, but he's been charged with reckless driving and goodness knows what else, but it's still not enough to keep him behind bars until the trial.
And meanwhile, David has to see him every day at school.
Hey, listen, when you finish that one, I'd like to buy you one, OK?
Thanks,
Ivy. Well, we're not stopping.
Oh, well, half and steak kidney, please, love.
I'll bring it over.
He'll be back in school, won't you, soon?
Well, the head's supported him all the way so far, but we'll have to see.
So is Kev on his way? Because it looks like I will be playing gooseberry after all.
How's things?
Well, I can tell how they are with you. I mean, you don't get that rosy complexion from darning socks.
And Kev even fixed the shower. He has!
Yeah, that's your story and you're sticking to it. I tell you what, I take my hat off to you. Virtually a married couple and there's no shenanigans.
Well, I thought marriage was supposed to kill all that stone dead.
Oh, the smell of a man in the morning. But then I can't pass a baker's without buying something.
Hiya.
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 Ah! The fugitive returns. What's this? Last drink of a condemned man?
We're trying to have a quiet drink, if you don't mind.
You do that, boss? I thought it was a vicious rumour. Till you went and pleaded guilty.
Is that right?
Well, it's no secret.
Why?
Well, why do you think? I'm going home.
Ken?
Not the face, please, not the face. Oh, no.
Yeah, Archie, now, can I make you a sandwich or something to keep you going?
Oh, no, I'll not fade away. This'll be fine, thanks.
Would you believe it? I knew I got things to do in town.
Too much on our plates, Audrey. That's my excuse.
Yeah.
What's up?
It's just, I got a dress I was going to take to the dry cleaners and I could have sworn... no, I definitely left it on the sofa.
Yeah, maybe you moved it.
No, it was here with the letters when I left this morning. Where could it have gone?
Well, why don't you check upstairs?
Oh, God. Listen to me. Come on, finish your tea and get off. It'll turn up. You've got no time for all this.
Hey, I've plenty of time.
Ken?
Look, I'm sorry. I appreciate your support, but I've had enough backslapping for one day.
Yeah, well, I gathered that from the Rovers. Look, I'll come clean. It's our Todd. He's getting ready for his Oxford interview, and he could really do with somebody showing him what's what. I mean, I know he's bright enough. It's just that you hear about these kids who have tutors and coaching.
Sorry, I don't think I can help.
Well, I don't know what they charge, but I can pay you.
It isn't the money.
No, it's a principle. Usually is.
Yeah, well, I don't care about what happens. It doesn't stop you knowing what you know, and the sooner you're back in that school, the better.
Look, I'm in no position to advise anyone about their future. I'm sorry.
Right.
Was that wise, turning down work?
What's your point?
They may want to put your statue up in Rosamond Street, but it won't necessarily pay your bills.
Yeah, well, I've had quite enough advice for one day, thank you.
Hey, I taught you everything you know.
And that was your first thought, was it?
No, my first thought was Barlow's got some fire in his belly. About time, too.
It wasn't there.
I've searched everywhere.
Hey, that's not the order you did herself proud this morning.
I swear, Archie, I put it on the sofa. I mean, I can see it now, as good as my witness.
Look, let's go back now. You put it out. What happened next?
Well, we came to yours. Richard came round and he drove me in.
And you don't think you took it with you?
No.
Even though you meant to?
Yeah, it was in a rush.
So, who's to say you didn't leave it in Richard's car? Eh? At least ask.
Oh.
Hey, love. How is Sarah?
All right.
Yeah, she might be coming home soon. Look, Todd, I am not on about broken hearts anymore, because frankly, you're old enough to sort yourself out.
So, what's your problem?
You know what my flaming problem is? If it was her getting all these chances, do you think she'd be spending all her days sat by your bedside? Eh? Do you?
It's not all me days.
Look, you get one chance at this. If it doesn't work out, fine. But if it doesn't work out because of her...
Why are you getting so involved?
Because I'm your mother, remember? I come home for a wash and a sarnie between double shifts that pay for you.
Did he ask you to? Did he ask you to?
Am I being unreasonable?
You mean, is he a selfish little toe rag, yeah?
I'm just trying to get through to him that these things just won't keep falling in his lap. We'll talk about a short attention span.
Yeah, it goes with the short memory.
You what?
Well, me athletics, you weren't working all out to help me, were you?
No.
Oh, right, so he wants something, you work your butt off. I needed sponsorship. What did he get?
Nothing. Because I'm a useless and unfair mum.
I did take to heart what you said this morning about us not having that much influence.
Well, we do have some. I'm still proud of you for having a go.
I take it you were speaking metaphorically.
How do you mean?
Our four walls. What, for instance, if we were to extend the boundaries of the world we do have influence over?
How?
Well, it's always been taken for granted that Dev will buy Sally's old shop, whereas it could just as well be us. Think about it. We knock down the dividing wall, we double the size of the cafe, and in the same stroke, we beat Allahan at his own game.
I don't know what to say.
Once again, you've been an inspiration.
I think I might have had a brainwave.
Oh, yeah? Time one of us did.
Won't solve all our problems, but it'll give us a bigger place to live.
Go on.
We've got a garage we hardly use. We could convert it into a bedroom. It'd be ideal for Sarah.
Yeah, but she might want to move out on her own in a year or two.
So?
Well, it'd be an empty room.
Granny flat? Don't know how much it'd cost, maybe a couple of thousand.
Oh, well then.
So even that's out of the question.
Well, for the time being, yeah.
There's the insurance money from the car.
Gail,
We're managing with the one we've got. I'd rather see it go towards this.
I've used it.
What?
Loan repayment on the conversion. I had to get it from somewhere.
So, the money we were relying on, it's been and gone.
Audrey. Hello.
No, not stopping. I've just been to check on the salon. Richard, when you gave me a lift this morning, did I leave anything in the car?
Well, have you lost something?
It's just a dress I was supposed to take to the cleaners. You saw me put it out this morning, do you remember?
Not really.
But I can't find it for the life of me, so I just wondered.
Well, hang on. Gail, when did you last see it?
Hi, Mum. Everything all right?
Have you seen a missing dress?
Sorry?
Oh, nothing. Look, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's not nothing, Mum, or else you wouldn't have come knocking. You're getting yourself worked up again.
No, I was just passing it.
Well, it's what it looks like to me.
Oh, honestly. Well, I'm going before I'm accused of all sorts.
Well, Audrey, look, I mean, if you find it, give us a ring.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
She all right?
Dunno.
So, I suppose the Rovers is out of the question, then? Oh, look, love. I know it's torture, but people are on your side for a reason.
Well, maybe, but it's nothing to do with the reason that I hit Aidan Critchley. Unless they think lack of self-control is something to celebrate.
Well, I think it's something to celebrate that people believe in you. And so would a jury if it came to it. Miss Johnson's backed you all the way.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I've sent her my letter of resignation.
What? Why?
I had no choice.
You keep saying that. Of course you've got a choice. You can choose to fight for your job.
You were right. I was wrong to go back in the first place. I should have stuck to Freshco's car park.
No, Ken. Look, I'll admit, in the beginning I had my doubts. But when you went through with it, I was proud. And I'll tell you something else. There's a part of me that admires you for just not standing there and taking it.
You've never been a teacher.
No, but I've lived with one. I've seen the frustration you've had to put up with, the humiliation.
And you should be grateful that it's over. Just another failure. To cap a lifetime of failures.
So all the times I've spent listening to you and supporting you, all that means nothing.
I never said that.
Everything you've worked for, and you don't even bother fighting for it.
It's too late. If you're talking about what I'll be remembered for, this is it.